Alright, sorry about that bourbon quest. Just had to take care of something, but like I said, don't pay attention to what glass is behind what bottle. They're mixed up, mingled to where I don't have a clue. I'm using a very high-tech, sophisticated, dangerous, proprietary, patent-pending method approved by NASA and Happy Dad. No, I'm just kidding. That's a bunch of bullshit. But bottom line is, I don't know what's what. We're gonna get into the whiskey. I wish those guys at Happy Dad well. That was fun. All right, let's get into the whiskey. Sweet caramel, cherry, black pepper, nutmeg, cinnamon. Very nice. Very nice nose on this. Actually, dadgummit, I forgot to talk about the particulars. I need to give these bottles their due. So, whiskey number one, Belle Meade Reserve, 108.3 proof. Blah blah blah. Belle Meade Reserve is the premium expression of our multi-award-winning Belle Meade bourbon. We identify certain superior barrels from the Belle Meade inventory and combine them to yield a richer, more robust bourbon that compounds and enhances the character, flavor, and feel of its source. This painstaking process ensures that every small batch of reserve will be utterly singular and that every sip will be pleasure itself. But it's going up against a classic, Old Forester Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 1920 Prohibition style, the first bottled bourbon. During Prohibition, Old Forester was bottled as medicinal whiskey at 117 West Main Street under Kentucky Permit Number 3. The typical barrel proof at that time prior to bottling was 115 proof. This whiskey is distilled by us only, and we are responsible for its richness and fine quality. Its elegant flavor is solely due to the original fineness developed with care. There is nothing better in the market. Well, hell yeah. Alright, so back, like I said, I don't know which is which. But yeah, caramel, cherry, a little bit of apple, nutmeg, cinnamon. Very good nose on that. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. I get that cinnamon, that apple, the vanilla, caramel, a little bit of black pepper. Pretty exquisite. Remember, stay hydrated, my friends. That's damn good. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Man, yeah, that cinnamon, the apple, the cherry, vanilla, caramel, black pepper. That's pretty damn good. Alright, let's cleanse the palate and go to number two. A little bit darker notes, more oak and barrel char. There's black pepper, blackberry, cinnamon, like cinnamon toast. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Yeah, there's more cinnamon and orange and red apple, caramel. Man, these are good. This is going to be a really tough one. I can already tell. I don't know which. Alright, let's go in for a second sip. Man. This is probably the closest in the Elite Eight initially. We got There's orange, cherry, caramel, vanilla. Man, cheers, Bourbon Quest. I think that one might be a little bit more sweet with the vanilla and the caramel and the cherry and apple. Ah, man, we're going to run these back. I mean, it might come down to this. The first one was a little bit darker in color, and it did, I think, come off a little bit more oak and barrel char, but let's run it back. Man, this is really close. Super sweet, vanilla, caramel, a little bit of milk chocolate, apple. Yeah, get a little bit more oak and barrel char. It is a little bit darker in color. Yeah, a little bit more rich, a little bit more dark chocolate. Definitely you have that caramel, nutmeg, cinnamon. Man, I think from the Elite 8 lineup, this is the closest one. So, whichever, man, I'm slightly leaning one way. Very slightly. And we're going to run it back one more time. I will say, I think, yeah, this is the closest one I can remember. Especially once we've gotten to the Elite 8. I mean, there's no doubt. Alright. I like the nose and the color better on this one. Man, it's so good. It has the right amount of mouthfeel and viscosity. Has those richer, darker notes, both with the chocolate and the dark fruits. This one, I believe, let me go real quick. It's a little bit sweeter. The nose and color are a little bit off compared to the first one. And again, I mean, either one of these by themselves are freaking fantastic. It's just, you know, trying to compare them and distinguish some differences in which you would consider better. Again, that's freaking delicious. I don't think you could go wrong with either one of these, but all right. It goes to whiskey number one. Just, yeah, just more complexity, deeper, darker, richer, more bold. While the second one's freaking fantastic. Again, you cannot go wrong with either one of these. So I'd be interested to hear what your comments are on who you think the winner is. But we're about to reveal. Moving on to the final four, the last of the final four. Cutting down the nets is none other. You guessed it. It's Old Forester 1920. Prohibition style, bro. Hell yeah. I mean, that was so close though. It really was. I mean, and this is fantastic, but nonetheless, your winner, congratulations, Old Forester. Dang gummit. Old Forester, Jackie Zion. I mean, what are you gonna say? And this Belle Meade is good. Go get you one because it's freaking fantastic. But down goes Belle Meade, and Old Forester 1920 is moving on. But that was super close. I mean, it really could have gone either way. Yeah, get you a bottle of both of those, man. This has got to be one of the. All right, the other. I will tell you. Well, this you can find on a shelf, at least in my area. So, go pick you up a Belle Meade Reserve. It didn't make the final four, but I guarantee it made the final five. Like, easily could have made the final four. But, and I think you're able to still pretty much, I've seen it out quite a bit more lately than before, but go get you an Old Forester 1920 Prohibition style before it, I don't know, it may be moving towards allocation. It's not right now. Maybe you got to do a little bit of hunting, but I will say, and you should be able to find the Belle Meade. But I will say, of the final four contenders, this is the one. I don't care if it wins or not. This is the one that you should be able to find if you freaking drink bourbon at all. You should be able to find an Old Forester 1920. And thank you, Jackie, and thank you, Old Forester, for making this beautiful expression available on a regular basis. The whiskey world's gotten crazy. Well, the whole world's gotten crazy. I mean, I had 400 kids standing out in front of my liquor store today for freaking hard seltzer. So the world's gone nuts. Bourbon's gone nuts. It's nice that you can have an expression like this available, as well as the Belle Meade. I mean, you lost Belle Meade, but you're a damn good bourbon. I will tell you, now the final four, I'll do another video because we're going to wrap this up, but your final four is going to be Bullet, Blender Select, Smoke Wagon, Rare and Limited, Stag Junior, and then, of course, today's winner, Old Forester 1920 Prohibition style. And I don't know who's going to win, but the other three are a lot harder to find than this one. So, go pick you up a 1920. I will say, now don't get me wrong, I love the Old Forester 1920, but if you put them head to head and compare them, I'm always going to keep both on my shelf, but don't sleep on the 1910 Old Forester. What do they call that one? What do they call the 1910? Oh no. Anyways, get you a 1910 and a 1920. You won't go wrong with either one of them. It's been a crazy day. Like I said, I had Happy Dad YouTubers show up at my liquor store today, and they were great. They really were. But it was a fiasco. Their fans are a little immature, but that's okay. I'm probably still immature at almost 50 years old. I cannot believe I'm almost 50, dude. Alright, stay hydrated. The winner is Old Forester 1920. But the Belle Meade, don't go get you a Belle Meade, bro. I'm telling you. Hey, we'll be in a couple weeks. I'll be doing a video from Chattanooga Whiskey in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Stay tuned. And there'll be, I don't know. It's been a crazy day. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. That's a wrap. But as always, my wish for you is that all your Bourbon Quest dreams come true. Hallelujah. Oh, what a